Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good day, good everything. Hey peeps, how you doing? Hope you're well. Oh no, things are weird. Things are weird. Hey peeps, how you doing? welcome. Right, you'll have to bear with me because there has been an update to OBS, which is basically the software that most people use to stream and to record and all that sort of stuff. So there may be a few things that don't work today. Hopefully not too bad. How is everyone doing? Hey Robert. Hey Razzle. Hey Renee. Did you do your workshop shopping? Probably not really enough. I got rid of a load of stuff that I didn't want anymore. My birthday month, 18 days left until my birthday. Excellent attitude, Robert. That's 100% the right attitude. My birthday month, my birthday week. Yeah, celebrate all of these things. Hey, Lindsay. Who am I missing? Happy birthday for in case we can see it again. Cool, I'll probably forget it before it happens. Hey, Lisa. As much as can without work interfering. Fair dues. Yeah, so there might be a few things that I press that don't work today, which is a bit frustrating. But as I said, yeah, OBS has just updated, so hopefully it all works. But we shall see. So we're going to be doing two things. I think we're going to be doing two things. I'm just currently playing around. So I've called the title. What have I called the title? Finishing the kitchen and maybe some building. So Sub-Zero has been busy in the workshop this week, or the last couple of weeks. In fact, I think he's been doing this for a little while, quietly behind the scenes, making a load of changes to like the building pieces and stuff. So I'm just trying to check, is this all like it is all in house builder parts? I know you can't see anything, guys, you're just seeing the menu at the moment. But yeah, so like there's a load of stuff that he's been working on that apparently doesn't have the problem of like falling over and stuff. I think it's all a bit prototypey, so we will be trying to do some of that today, but we shall see. Kid made coffee this morning, but only enough for himself, so I got an almost empty pot of coffee. Oh, that sucks. Right, so let's get into game. So a little bit of news, a little bit of housekeeping, a little bit of news. Get this out of the way. Hopefully it won't come up too many times in the stream, but maybe it will. So the news, if you haven't heard it, is that Luxury House Flipper has been delayed. Let me just see if I can pull up the... If you haven't already seen this, I don't think we talked about this already, but let's have a quick look. So for the past couple of weeks, you've been asking when exactly will the luxury DLC be available and why it's no longer coming in May. We decided not to release any statements until we're able to give you some more details about the whole thing. The time is now. So Luxury House Flipper is coming in Q4 of 2021, which is a bit of a sucky. You might ask, why is it that so late? And I'm glad we can finally give you an answer. Luxury is nearly as big as the base game, which makes it the biggest DLC we've worked on. It was supposed to be this huge at first, but then we thought to ourselves that we want to give you something extraordinary with this one. Additional houses, jobs, mechanics, new NPCs and stuff like that. So what does everyone think about this? I think it's a bit of a shame. It does feel a little bit like, where's this suddenly come from? Because it was, because they've gone from like, we're pretty much there to suddenly 6 months away, which is a bit odd. I don't think this is, I personally am not sure if this is 100%. Yeah, we're not getting a particularly clear set of instructions here, because if they're saying, or clear bit of information here, if they're saying this is being pushed back, because what I was sort of expecting, it's going to be a month late or something. I can't deal with this stuff anymore. This will be my last day. I mean, not night. I'm not sure what you mean, dude. Hey, Elephant, how you doing? I see they're trying to give us as much content as possible, give us something to work with while we're waiting. Yeah, well, so I wondered this. I wondered if this was... I work in technology, right? So I have worked in technology most of my career. So I know that stuff goes wrong. And I know that there can be a temptation to, like, change the scope and stuff, but would be unusual in the month of you delivering something to find 6 months worth of bugs. So they've made a decision if this is what they're saying, they've made a decision to extend the scope of it 6 months. I suspect this means that they have basically either it's a business decision. I think they've either made a decision to they've made a decision to try and roll this out to console at the same time, but we probably shouldn't speculate on that too much. I don't totally understand how it works, but I wish they had given us the Lux DLC and then added additional stuff in updates. I kind of agree. Oh, that's a shame to hear, Weston. Sorry about that, dude. Hope you're all right. But yeah, I hope that like I sort of feel like that is the case. That why did they not just do it as a DLC and then update it? It might just be that they decided to push it out on their roadmap, and therefore it's that they've put in something else ahead of it. I don't know. But it would be unusual. This will be the first time we've ever had this happen with Houseflip. But by such a big push, I think that's what's the unusual thing. To suddenly say you've extended the scope by 6 months, that doesn't sound like a technical decision. That sounds like a business decision. And I'm wondering if this is actually more about whether they've decided that it's they want to roll it out to console. Because unless they're going to significantly, so what happens in 6 months, right? In 6 months' time, do we not get any updates before then? There are no free updates. 6 months' time is quite a long time. It's been pretty much the luxury DLC. I don't know. I just find it all a little bit. Weird. Exactly, Robert. I agree with pushing it, and I agree with making the decision, potentially making the decision to. But this is. I don't know. I'm dubious because you could update. Because as you say, Renee, you could update the previous. Why not just do an update to it later? I guess they're worried that they won't get enough sales of it or something. I think the likeliest scenario, and all this is totally speculative, but I think the likeliest scenario is that they wanted to release it to console at the same time. Because if you ever get a developer turn around to you and go, so if I was working on something where I had a scope, I think this is the thing, right? I think the thing that's a little bit strange is that either you've decided professionally as a business to push this to add 6 months worth of scope in. Well, it could be. Well, it was due. It was originally due. It was originally due at the end of February, or the end of March. Sorry, it was due. But yeah, maybe it's not 6 months. I don't know. It feels a bit weird. Just having a bad day. No worries, dude. Well, everyone has those. Take your time. Take some time in the world. Could be awesome if they gave us something like the Turtle House, just a couple of things. Yeah, I would suspect that's probably going to happen. I'd be surprised because that stuff feels like it's pretty easy to deliver. Like, there's not a load of to do a new house doesn't need a load of kind of different people involved. It's not. This sounds like they've done a whole bunch of things. I think what's kind of confusing It's just the way they've done it. If I had a team of developers decide that they've added 6 months worth of scope, or they've found 6 months worth of, I'll stop saying 6 months, even a few months. I mean, it's supposed to be out now. It's supposed to have been out in May, so it is 6 months. It's 6 months. They'll bring it out for Christmas. They won't bring it out, I would assume so. I think they've been great with the free stuff compared to Sim. Yeah, that's true, but you make a bit of a rod for your own back when you do that. So I don't know. It's really weird that they gave us the option and they talked about early access just the other day. Yeah, well, haven't a bunch of people have had like playtest access, haven't they? So what's the deal there? I mean, maybe it's all, you know, they found a bunch of things that they were just like, you know, we could do. But I think my point is to make a DLC with another bunch of work in it. Let's be generous and say it's 4 months then. 4 months extra work that you found that you're needing, that you're going to do. So does that mean that is it going to be that much more expensive? Probably not, because that would be weird for them to suddenly change the price of the DLC, but maybe they will. I have heard of Holby City. It's just about to get cancelled, isn't it? Right, so we're going to do a dining room in here. But yeah, I thought I'd get that out of the way because I've been feeling a bit grinchy about it, to be honest. Mostly been feeling a bit grinchy about it. Because I think it's a bit disappointing to have got to the stage where you're like about to deliver it, and then to suddenly turn around and say it's that long. I think is a bit of a joke, but I'll probably feel better about it tomorrow. Next year, sad news. To be honest, I can't say I really watch it, dude. So, but it's been around for a long time, isn't it? By that point, it's better that. Well, this is if you don't. This is the kind of strange thing as well, because that's a bit like, well, if it's bigger than the base game, like, why did you not just kind of do House Flipper 2? Sell a load of that. Or do like a season pass or something for it. It makes me worried a little bit for what, because so I would assume that means that the Pets DLC will move back as well. Who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna stop moaning about it. I mean, all of that stuff is exciting. All of that stuff is exciting. I think they've done a pretty good job so far of keeping things pretty low key with the releases, and doing, steadily getting bigger packs. Because I feel like they said that the HDTV, this is bigger than HDTV, and I think they said Pets was going to be bigger than HDTV as well. Oh, we shall have to see. Right, what should we do? I think we'll just make this fairly formal back here. So we want to make room for another soap opera. 23 years, is that how long it's been around? Well, Holby was previously Casualty as well, wasn't it? So counting that in the 23 years. What are we going to do here? I don't know. Let's get rid of those. We don't need those as well. Don't forget you have to use the sliders on the wall. Yeah. So I think we'll just kind of come forward with a whole row of sliders all the way down. Oh, the problem I'm going to have, I hadn't really thought of this, but I'm not going to do any moulding. Oh no, no, there's going to be no moulding. Eek. Right, let's do the other bits of moulding. Creo. Right, so I'm not sure how long tonight's stream is going to be, guys, because it is super warm in the UK at the moment. It's apparently this the third hottest day in a row. The third hottest. I think it did it say the third hottest day of the year today. DLC will be good. Yeah, I think it will be good. It's just a long time to wait. It's a long time to wait. I don't think I've been involved in something that's been pushed out that far. I think that's one of the things that slightly confuses me about it. I think maybe a bit more transparency around that would have been better. Now I can't stop waking up every morning, logging into YouTube, hoping for the luxury DLC video. Yeah, fortunately it won't be. It'll be a while. Can someone make sliding with moulding? Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Or just floating moulding. Hold on, that was green there for a second. Yeah, fixed height moulding, that would do it. Let's just check. It's not going to work, is it? So it's going to be a bit weird. I don't know if we do it all the way around to that point and then we leave it. I think the house epic guys should make the houses with the mouldings already in. I don't think so, because then you'd be you'd be forced to have one, wouldn't you? If they did that. I disagree with that, because I think you'd be forced to have one option. I feel like it could be a better mechanic. Certainly could be a better mechanic. I think if you were to do this again, maybe it would just be like that. It just like, I don't know, there's some like ghosted thing. So because like, when will you ever want to just do that? It's always gonna push to a surface, isn't it? It's always gonna run along a wall, and then you'd get the choice to. So I think you'd get the choice to say, you should have the choice to say like, apply it to there, apply it to there, apply it to there. A bit like the yeah, I think I talked about this when it first came out. Is that the fact that like you can do that? Why not have that same mechanic apply to a bunch of things? So like, apply that to a moulding. So when you mouse wheel it, it extends it. Could we actually? Oh, we could just brick this. Oh, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just brick across there. I didn't think that was going to work, but actually I thought the moulding would block it, but the slider would block it. Got stuck in Archland. Yeah. I've seen the Archland stuff and things. Oh, what's that then? Oh. No. No. Why? What's going on? That's weird, isn't it? One of them's blocking it. Poor houses get neglected. You love it. You're obviously enjoying it. Can you put cabinets on the wall that's not going to be moulding? Wait, it's the dining room. Never mind. Well, you could have cabinets, but I wonder why that one's not working. Like, why I can't put brick. Maybe I can put. Oh, it's just there. Weird. Hey, Frankie. How you doing, buddy? Can you just fill it in? Why would that not work? I wonder if that's definitely a... Oh, hang on. Laggy. Lag. Laggy. Come on. There we go. Maybe we just pick it up and put it back again? It's definitely a slot we need to have covered. Darn. See, the thing is, if I don't have the slider, I mean, it does. That seems that would be logical, Lisa, but I don't. It doesn't seem to be. Try redoing it. Let's give it a spin. Swap it with that one. Give it a spin. That one's clipping underneath slightly. See if that makes any difference. Oh, weird. That is so weird. Is it something on the shelf? Maybe it's the lamp. I bet it's the lamp. It's the lamp. Interesting. Yeah, makes sense actually. So the lamp's got a bigger hitbox. It was clipping slightly through the wall. Oh, the slider. That's it. All good. Sussed it. Yeah, I was starting to think that was... I was sort of starting to think that myself. Why did I put the sliders out if I'm now putting a wall up behind it? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's just go with it. It's too hot. It's too hot in the world. I was thinking that a minute ago. I was like, why did I actually do the sliders if I... My plan was to keep this room... I don't know, it doesn't really make a lot of difference though to see it because I've got to have that little kick because I don't want it running right up to the window like that. It kind of annoys me. Yeah, but I could have just painted the wall that colour. It's only cream, I think. It's probably a lighter cream than I've used. So then we can just run straight down there. Everybody's favourite bit. God, it's so warm. Is it warm where all you guys are? Because it's very warm. I need my streaming playlists. All of my music is from Artlist. So I have an Artlist subscription. It's basically just chill. It's basically just chill. I do actually add to it quite often, but they're all kind of similar, just sort of backgroundy music really. It's supposed to be kind of. I tend to choose things that are pretty chill, but like, I think the genre selection is like carefree and acoustic. So most of them are like a guitar acoustic. Been roasting up here all week. Yeah, it's so warm. If it's like 60 and cloudy here, it will be maybe 70 and sunny by the end of the day. Remind us where you are again, Renee? Somewhere in the US, right? Cool as though, no direct sun, but muggy. Yeah, I can't stand muggy. Muggy. Murnum. I always use the same ones, don't I? I guess we have done different in this house. Is that actually wall moulding? Oh, what do I usually use then? San Diego. San Diego should be hot. I have the luxury of sitting on my bed with the balcony door open with a beautiful breeze coming in. All I need is a glass of wine now. Oh, so chill, sir. So chill. Oh. San Diego's rarely hot. Oh. I feel like I've been to San Diego and it's been hot. San Diego north of LA or south of LA? Can it be in the 90s all week? Yikes. We live in Maryland, East Coast. I'm losing my brain. Where's my mouldings? There it is. Ceiling moulding. Let's go with the copiums. South of LA. San Diego runs between 50 and 80 degrees. Well, that's like decent though, isn't it? That's like nice. I mean, not hot, but not like 80 is nice. I guess 90 is not terrible, to be fair. Copium. I think I've told. Well, I had a trip once. I did a flight from I did a flight from LA to Auckland. Was it LA to Auckland? I think it was. And it was 106 degrees in Los Angeles and 4 degrees in New Zealand. It was mad. Fahrenheit, that is, obviously. I don't remember what that was in centigrade. Yeah, 106 degrees to 4 degrees. It was madness. And it's so like when you're jet lagged as well. So I got there. I had spent 50 days road tripping across the states, the southern states, like chased the coast all the way around, and I was then travelling on to go like Australia, New Zealand, and then up through Africa. And I took so I was like, I didn't really have loads of plans. I had kind of loosely structured plans, but so I flew from 106 degrees in LA, and then was like, I don't think I can do this. I can't do 4 degrees. So I flew the day after, the next day to Fiji, which was pretty epic. That was better, back being warm again. Yeah, I don't remember. At some point I feel like we stopped in the UK using Fahrenheit as much. I feel like when I was a kid, the weather always had we always talked in like relative to 100, which makes sense to me. 35 being hot, 32 being hot in centigrade. Like, that's weird, isn't it? Why, like, to 100, of a scale of 100 makes sense, with 100 being hot. Why did we start using centigrade? And now I think it's pretty much only you in America that uses Fahrenheit, isn't it? Maryland sucks. We go from -3 and 5 feet of snow to like 90 within 2 weeks. We're pretty much in the UK. Go from mostly, we get like 2 weeks of summer when everything breaks because it's too hot. And then we go to grey. And we remain in grey. Wet and grey for pretty much the rest of the year. That's not really fair, but that's what it feels like sometimes. Have I done all my moulding? Is all my moulding done? Okay, so what shall we do in here? I think this would be nice as like a nice colour. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as that, to be fair. I'm exaggerating for effect. Maybe panelling? Double panelling's a bit much though, isn't it? It's a dining rail. Are you doing a chair? It's a dining room. Are you doing a chair rail? Oh, I've never heard it called that, but I now understand what you mean by chair rail. Hey Roddy, how you doing? No panels. What about just panels like in there? Yeah, so a chair rail. I've never heard it called a chair rail. Is that what? So we would call that a dado rail. I don't mind that too much, but you seem to all have. You seem all to have vehement dislike of it. How's the weather up in Scotland, Roddy? Because we're all just discussing the weather. Don't look good with the floor. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm contrary, so because you're all saying don't, no, I probably won't change it, to be fair. I do like I think the thing that I'm looking at the moment is that I do like the colour of that wood with the brick, but I'm painting the brick anyway, so no bother. So let's go with the colour we don't usually go with. Let's go with like a brown or a cocoa or something like that. It's very hot and nice. Yeah, it's a bit too hot here, to be honest. Copper. Horrid mosquito season yet? Oh yeah, not a big fan. Copper. Where was copper? Coffee with milk. Do we have a copper colour? Light biscuit. Copper coin. Not sure about this colour. I always think these ones, because they're just a bit flat looking. I just always feel like these colours look a bit sort of muddy. That's actually not too bad though. Maybe it helps to have the white trim there. Don't know when this nice weather is going to last here. Yeah, I don't know. Never really watched the weather reports, to be honest, because I always think it's that's the delay, all the extra paint. Oh no, is that what it is? It's because I put that paint website out and they were like, oh, we should have these. We reckon we're having a dado rail. Okay, we're going to give it a go with a dado rail. I feel like we might just We might go with like a silver then. Maybe the grey. Maybe we just keep that as that colour. Why are there only 3 likes? No one likes it. There's only 2. It says there's only 2 for me. Why don't you put the same as when you did the music room? I'll put fitted units. Yeah, I've moved the wall, Roddy, because I was... So if you remember when we were doing this room, basically I was like, I'm not going to have a wall there. And then I've now added the wall back in. So I think if I was... I mean, I'm going to put something in this corner probably. Little shelf or something. But we shall see. I'm trying to get the bones done first, I think. On that brown wall. Yeah, maybe. If we've got something that's super skinny, maybe I could keep it nice and skinny in there. Let's have a look what a silver would look like, or a grey would look like. See, maybe even the steel grey. I think the grey would be too much. That's not too bad. So what do we think these new mechanics are then, guys, that they're talking about? I know they've teased out that picture of a new buyer or something. Yeah, floating shelves would probably work, wouldn't it, in that corner? So how do we think that the whole... Do we think she's just a new buyer, or do we think that woman that we saw the screenshot of for luxury was... She looked like she had a clipboard in her hand. Hopefully a new lawnmower. Mention redoing abandoned warehouses. She did look like a bit of a... She did look like a bit of a cow, didn't she, to be fair? We'll stay with this here. Yeah, I mean that makes sense in terms of, although would you class that as luxury? I guess so. I guess you could have luxury apartments, couldn't you? Just curious as to what the new mechanics could be for the game. When is the house on the island coming to PS4 or Xbox? I thought you already had that, dude, but obviously not. I think maybe we need to get rid of this horrible green because it's distracting. Change the warehouse into a luxury home. Yeah. Yeah, luxury. Yeah, interesting. It's always fun to speculate. Needs to go, doesn't it? This horrible grain. I like the kitchen as well. I did notice as I came into this room, I've forgotten, is that I have changed, well, because Sub-Zero's changed the names of those poles. You know, they were like the German name or whatever. He's changed them to pole. So mine were actually missing. But do we... I don't know. Does it need those, or are they just a bit of a pointlessness? Let's have a look. They have been HDTV. I'd assume so. I would assume so. I think what they've said with most things is that it depends on, just depends on like interest and sales and stuff, but I would assume though they would. But it's never been officially said. Well, they did say, I think they said a while ago that they would, we like the polls, everybody likes the polls, okay. That their intention was for there to be parity between console and PC. So I don't think I had steel. I feel like I had wood there before. They do look slightly different to what they were though. Polished. Oh, that is nice though, isn't it? These are I think these are a little bit better. Textures look a little bit cleaner. They were a little bit like they were stretched before. Oh, fear. The fear. We'll go with the steel because I think it does look nice. You shared your textures with him. Nice. That's definitely a cool thing to see. It's good. It's a cool thing to see people collaborating on the workshop as well. Do them a bit tighter together as well, I think. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, that's good. They do go with it. That's right. They do go with all these things. Yeah. So I haven't looked at. I've grabbed the arches. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a look at this then. So I haven't figured this stuff out yet, but arch. So arch interior. Do I need to place this? So you've got a face and an interior. Let's have a look. So the interior bit, I guess, is the underside of the arch, is it? Oh, clever. Yeah, that's cool. It's 3 pieces in total. Okay, well, so what was I missing there? So arch. Are they having more update come to be? I don't know, dude. In all honesty, I don't know. So you've got interior, so face. Hang on, so we've got face, interior, can I have a look in the between times in that edition? No worries, Jens. How you doing? Welcome, Sub-Zero. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. What's the third piece then, Renee, that I'm missing? Oh, then the other side. Oh, okay. I see. So it's not a third, but there's not actually a different unique piece. It's a third piece over that side. These are kind of interesting. What happens if you whack them? Nothing. You can't whack them. How come you can't whack these? They're not whackable. This is some dark arts mystery stuff that you guys have been up to. How is it not whackable? All things must be whackable. Maybe I need to run. Maybe I need to run in charge at it. Voodoo. So this is how you've cured us of our... Oh. Is that why? Because I can't remove it. Oh, it's there. Thank you very much, Roddy. That's very kind of you, dude. So that's how you've cured us of our toppling over building pieces, I suspect. flamethrower probably would have done it. Although I've taken all the gas out on the flamethrower because it can't be trusted. Okay, so we'll go with that. Let's get a table first, just to get the scale of this. Table. I'd quite like a six-seater type deal. Dining room. It's quite a traditional looking room, so what's this one like in scale? Not this colour, but we're just looking at it for a second. Probably has to go alphabetical to your hunting in the menus. Oh right, gotcha. You should definitely do it. Everybody should do it. Just not me, because I can't. I haven't got the skills. In the next days, weeks, more poles with different textures will follow. Yeah, these are cool. Definitely like these. They're saying it's definitely a well, obviously being able to search for them and find them is handy. Thank you for that. But yeah, the textures definitely look like they're better, I'm saying, because I think that it was sort of stretched looking before. They look better now. It does blend with the floor, but it will have, once it's got stuff on it, it'll be grand. So that might be our boy. I want the new seats. We've got seats from somewhere, haven't we? Furniture. In fact, it'll be in the workshop. Seat. Chair. There's these nice ones that are kind of covered. Where are they? Yeah, these guys. This is the dining room, yeah. This is the dining room we're working on. I don't really know what the difference is. I guess it's just the colour. These are super nice, these. Oh, that's a lovely idea, Razzle. Yeah, use the corner to keep plates and stuff in it. I wonder if we could do... I wonder if we could do a cupboard there. Oh, what? Why is the... Can't you tuck the chairs under this table? Oh, that's annoying. So they've got to be... Yeah, see, this is what I was worried about, because that's pretty much the whole room taken up. Can you barely even... Oh, we can't even get around it. So what do we think that is? Do we think that's this table, or do we think that's the chair that's got the problem there? Stick you out there for a minute. Large collider on the chairs, you reckon? Oh, that would be a real shame. You reckon it's the chair? Let's get a different table. I'm going to try a different table and see what happens. I'm pretty sure I've used those chairs before, though. Second one. Maybe. You know me. There's never anything. Nothing's ever done, is it? So. Thing is, the wall needs the moulding because of that colour. Crap. I really like these chairs though. They're going. I think the wall stays. Personally. guess we could kind of scooch it that way a bit more as well. Darn. So to be honest, the like base game chairs are not terrible anyway. Like that's not a bad looking chair. What changes when you do that? Oh no. Eek. So yeah, it's definitely the chairs. This will be alright, I think. Hey Nadine, how you doing? Taves is mildly grumpy because it's very hot. So be warned, it's a little bit of a cranky Taves. Taves is a little bit crankier than usual because he's very wham. It's very, very wham. I keep fiddling the microphone as well. Oh, I might have to open the door. I might actually open the door. Hold on, guys. Do you know what? I've opened the window, so if it gets noisy, I apologise. You'll have to let me know. Hopefully you won't hear the road. Yeah, it is. Need a swamp cooler. Is that a thing? Fan blowing over ice cubes. Oh, I'd love an ice cream. I'd love a cold lolly. What's everyone's favourite lolly? What do Americans call lollies, guys? Does anyone? Do you call it? I guess you just call it an ice lolly. What's a lolly? Not a lolly, a lolly. Lolly. Ice, like an ice pop. Be sat in a hoodie and blanket next week. Yeah, I know exactly. Exactly. Popsicle. Hold on. I feel like this is a desktop moment. Popsicle. Hold on. I'll tell you what the best lolly ever made is. My favourite of all favourites. If anyone guesses this, I'll be amazed. Yeah, I like an ice cream as well. I've not had ice cream in ages. Hold on, I'm fetching a screenshot. It's a Twister. So it's like there's a stick, and this is like. What even is an ice lolly? Is it like ice but with flavour? Flavoured ice. I do quite like a Magnum, but this isn't really. Oh, I like a white Magnum more than a nut. That's a popsicle. See, I would say a popsicle is like a. Hold on. So this is what I would call a popsicle. This is more like what I'd call a popsicle. So that is literally, it is literally just like a stick, ice stick. Feast, oh yeah, I like a feast as well. A mint feast. Good times, good times. Mint feast. There's one of those feasts are one of those things that you have to eat it in a certain way as well. There's rules. So you have to eat it. You have to eat the chocolate off the outside of it, and then the outer layer, and then there's like a solid chocolate center. Yeah, that's a lolly as well. It's L-O, it's L, it's like this. So it's not a lully. It's just the way I'm saying it. It's like that. Eat the outer and then the inner. Exactly. There's an inner core. You need to forage to that inner core. We have in North Germany actually 68. Oh, that's not. See, that's a nice temperature. Oh, I like a 99. That's a good shout, Roddy, as well. I like a 99. What's the ones that have got like they've got like, I guess that is a feast. A feast has like little chopped nuts in the chocolate, doesn't it, on the edge? Strawberry cornetto. Yeah, cornetto's hit and miss, I think, sometimes. So we are distracted. Yeah, we got distracted. We got sidetracked. It's a bit warm, so I've started talking about. Yeah, 27 degrees Celsius makes sense. Nothing better than I was a child getting a screwball from the ice cream van back in the 70s. Nice. We used to have an ice cream man that used to come to our school who used to do like, the guy was a marketing genius. He had like 50 different flavors of ice cream, and the most expensive ice cream you could buy had like 8 scoops on it with a massive great big like a 4 scoop cornet, like a wafer thing, and it was mad. And it would cost you like 12 quid or something. £12. Like, I love an ice cream. Right, anyway, sorry, yes, we are distracted. Hey Dennis, how you doing? Dude? Hope you're well. Shelf. No, schleff. Maybe we try the patented Tove shelves in these corners. Mr. Whippy. Mr. Whippy's like different ice cream, isn't it? It's got like something different about Mr. Whippy. Yeah, and it was always like so he just had like everyone. So this was high school. So he just had like everyone at this thing, his ice cream van after school. God knows how much money he made, but he must have made a fortune. Can we maybe get like a little cupboard in there? Yeah, and it was all the funny feet. Yes, Lindsay. Calippos as well. Good times. I quite like a Solero as well. No, I know. It's going. It's going. That one's going as well, I think. I'd quite like a cupboard. I wonder if we could put in a kitchen unit in there. Let's have a look. This might look weird. What would we want? A cabinet? No, a cupboard. In fact, the cabinets are skinnier, aren't they? Quite significantly skinnier. I wonder if we could put a cabinet in there. Like low down. So 50. Maybe the 75. This could work. $75. Yeah. Okay. We'd have to suss out what we'd do at the bottom. And at the top, I guess. Can that like look like a trim? This could work. Let's have a look at this for a sec. So let's get rid of this. just want to make something that looks like it's kind of the I don't know, that there's like a trim for the bottom of it. Oh, well, that doesn't go right down on the floor like that. Actually, maybe one of the cap pieces would be better. Cap. This guy. It's too long. Couldn't be any more perfect length, that shelf, could it? It's absolutely perfect. Perfect. That doesn't work. I wonder if it's these little end pieces of the... Oh, crap. It was those. It was that little end nubbin of the moulding there that's causing the problem. So if I put like a few of these, can I snap them right on top of each other? It kind of looks like it's meant to be. That looks like it's the pattern. I'm saying. That's what I'm going to say. So then we put this on top. And yeah, so it's like a little side unit and then some cupboards. It's a shame they got to be white though, isn't it? Yeah. We need you to make some more of these, Oz. We need you to make some more of these. We really need you to make some glass ones. Some glass fronted cabinets. Got anything that's going to work there, have I? So door. Oh, this is the bit that always confuses me with these. Door. Those are the ground. Those are for the base ones, aren't they? Cabinet door. That's what I'm looking for. So cabinet door left and right. This is 75 though. This is straight piece to make the cabinet. This is straight piece to make the cabinet. What do you mean, Razor? Oh, it's so warm. So that's like a single... Yeah, I actually don't mind that. I don't mind that. I think that looks kind of cool. It looks like a modern. A modern thing. Are you saying make like more of it along here using that piece? Maybe we can. Maybe this can be a thing. It's going to get a bit tight though, isn't it? I think it's going to be a bit tight. I think it works there, but doesn't work. But maybe in this corner we could get a bit in there. I've never used these like this, but maybe it's a thing. So I do the same thing over there with like the trim at the bottom. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I think that's going to look pretty cool. Something we've not done before anyway. It's always kind of fun to do a thing you haven't done before. I think you guys really enjoy it when I do this, with I put all the moulding in and I take it all out again. It's like the most favourite thing, everyone. Oh dear. Right, so let's do the shelves first. It's 25 centimetres deep and 75 centimetres wide. What do you mean? What's that? My brain isn't working full stop today, mostly. Oh, that isn't going to work, is it? Crap. Because we don't have the wall there. Oh, I see. You're on a little... You're plotting something, are you? It is really... I have to say, it's really nice having... It's always nice having anybody in the stream, but it's nice having people that are doing some of the modding stuff as well, because it changes it a little bit. Get to kind of... trying to convince people to do stuff. I wonder if this works. So if I put these down on the floor like this and then take the wall away, see what happens. It's probably not going to be neat, is it? It's going to fall. Is that fine? That looks like it's fine. Didn't move at all. Perfect. I would say, like, so they've just done a load of stuff for the new DLC for Sims 4. There's like a bunch of new modular. I mean, I know there's already a bunch of Sims 4 stuff in the game that people have modded. Oh crap! I've got to do it again. It's not going to work as well this time. Oh no, it probably will, because it can just sit onto the cabinet. Hopefully, it will just fall onto the cabinet. I've got to move that bit of moulding again then. Stick this in there. Douche that out. Try not to knock my shelves. Brilliant. 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 I think that's all right. I think that's all right. Did we use? I think we used the Creo down here, didn't we? Please go in there. Yes. Just looks like a bit of modern furniture. I think that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going with. And maybe we'll leave one of those open. So we have one that's like a set of shelves. So oh, hang on, that's not right. It's not right. Down. Yeah, and then maybe we'll leave that open. The one thing about these cupboards, obviously I can't open and close them, so it's a bit of a shame, but so let's go with a mirror. Mirrored screen. I don't ever use this. How big is this guy? Always feels like it's a little too large, that. I don't know if it's me. It just always feels like it's a little bit disproportionately large. Dun, dun, dun. Big hallway mirror. So I did have a bit of a purge of my my workshop stuff before the stream. Took out a bunch of things because I was getting a bit worried with the number of things that I'm subscribed to. It doesn't massively seem to make a difference, but I'm assuming that eventually it will. Let's go with a wood colour. Not quite there, is it? Maybe like a lamp up there. Standing lamp. Yeah. I don't know. What do we think of the little shelfy things? Yay or nay? Maybe it doesn't need 3 up there. I think maybe that's what's gone wrong. I didn't do that on the other side. I just did a single. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? That makes it a bit neater. Decorations. How rude. Wish we had more plants. I wish these were smaller, because I really like that piece, but it's so huge. Great big duffin grape thing. That's like a thing you might see outside, but it's a succulent, so they're too big. They should be like half the size of that, I think. I think we need to make a cabinet set. So you guys have been doing. I have pulled down something that looked like I wasn't entirely sure what it was. Display. What was it called? Display. Like a glass thing. It's like a glass. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, this thing. What is this? Glass showcase. I was kind of intrigued by this guy. Oh, can I get back inside? I quite like this. I feel like I could use that somewhere. Can you put stuff inside it? Oh, you can. Oh, I like this. This is cool. So obviously not books, but like cool little trinkets and things. Not right for this house, but like a super modern Yeah, I don't think so. I did look. I was thinking that earlier, but I don't think it's really right for this house because it's So that would look really cool in like a big modern space, like open plan, like having like a wall that's like a display cabinet, and you've got like a cool like stuff like using it as like a partition basically. That's pretty badass. I like that a lot, but not right for this house. I need a glass showcase because of boredom. That's very cool. Yeah. I'm sure there's many people that have got. I mean, I would love to. I wouldn't have the time to do it, to be honest. I really struggle with my ability to time manage all the things that I've got happening. I've got the textures, he's got the design skills. Well, that's a good team then. Right, let's get some blinds going, I think. That's what it needs next. Windows, curtains and blinds. So I deleted all of my horrible curtains that I had in my inventory because I hate them. I really don't like them. Can we use any of these? Just terrible. Wait, it says vertical blinds. They are modular. I might have those actually. No, I do not. Shall I have a little quick grab? Hold on then, peeps. Let's have a little look. Right, so what am I doing? My brain's gone to jelly. Mostly gone to jelly. There we go. So what are they called? I'll just do blinds. You have done amazing work. You have done amazing work. Oh, like these kind of things. Never really all that keen on those IRL. I always think they look like office blinds. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll grab them just so everyone can see them. Maybe I'll change my mind. Vertical blinds for short windows, cream, black. I'm never all that sure about these. When I see them in real life in people's houses, I always think they look a bit like they're yeah, like an office space, corporate sort of feel to them. Guess you did that for the 80s and 40s house. Yeah, I had so much stuff, Dennis, because I hadn't ever got rid of all of those. So I had so much stuff that everybody had downloaded for all the different houses. Oh, deep red ones and I was definitely overdue, because if you remember, I picked up everybody's items. Oh, they are actually quite nice. Let's go back. Let's go back. We must go back. Let's go back. Hold on. Try not to do this too many times a stream because it's not that. It's a bit tedious. I don't think I want the black ones though. Short window white. Is there like a chrome? Steel. Oh, steel blue. Short grey. That's for a double window. Short white. Short white. Okay, let's try those then. Oh, those are not, they're not releases, are they? Oh well. Oh, these are different. These are by someone else, are they? Let's have a look at these then. Where do these go then? Don't ever read the instructions for anything, guys. Don't ever read the instructions. There we go. Oh, so they like snap on the. They snap on the wall rather than like the ceiling. Yeah, I did. I think I did some stuff that I unsubbed to. There was a bunch of things that said were missing in that one. I actually quite like those. I need to come over a touch, but do they? Let's go over again. Oh, they're annoying. How do I get them in the? I need to get them in the middle. Maybe they're not quite the right size. Or is it just the game's positions? No, that's wrong again, isn't it? There's a big gap here. Unless I'm using... Maybe I'm using the wrong piece. Maybe they're not supposed to be closed like that. Maybe that's for... Well, that is a... I guess this is a triple window rather than a double window. Short grey. Short white, short. So double window short grey, double window short white. I think I had the, and then we'll just have a look at releases ones as well. So yeah, these are a bit more flexible because they're modular. God, that white is crazy though. So you could just. This is smart because you can. This can be as adaptable as you want it, and it actually doesn't necessarily feel like. Entirely like it's a blind. What I think she's maybe missing though, maybe I just missed it, but would you not need like a pole piece as well, just to go across for the rest of it in case you wanted them open? She does like bright, which I kind of do see because it does make quite a difference. But yeah, I feel like that should have a pole piece that continues, so it doesn't just look like it's... Because otherwise you've got to have them always pulled over, because that pole piece will give you the option to have it either way. But I think we will go with these actually, because I think I preferred these. Because I like that bit of texture they've got to them. If we can get them to not look odd. Yeah, I think that's alright. I think that's actually a bit more interesting. It's got this sort of... I mean, it's not the greatest of textures, but it's sort of carpety, like material texture. Makes it look a little bit less corporate. Good. Let's get some plants. Back in this... I need some more plants over here. Maybe this guy? No. too big. This is the problem. We just never really feel like we've got, apart from our tried and trusted blue fern. There's never enough plants. I want a plant in that corner, but I know everything I put in there is going to have a collider that says it just doesn't have it. Basil? Random basil plant in the... Mint. See, that would be perfect. Oh. I can only put it right on the edge like that. That sucks. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's alright. So, I did like the idea of the plates and stuff, but I think we'll just have... Oh, I guess we could put them down here. Yeah, let's do that. We might have to go with a smaller plate. Oh, we could... I don't look very... What do these guys look like? Pottery barns always look a bit tack. Yeah, I tend to use the herbs as just like, you know, ignore the fact that they're herbs basically in a lot of cases. Just pretend they're sort of filler. I do quite like that one. I think we're going to ditch that. I remembered the uproar of me doing that. Yeah, I don't really... There's been many of these occasions when I've done something, you've all just been like, what the hell is he doing? No! You think the plant looked nice there? Oh, I like plate. Oh, let me put the plate back. Oh, really? God's sakes. Was it chives? Why would chives be the worst? Do you know what it is, Lisa? That why I'm not 100% on it. It's because they're both the same size. If that one was slightly smaller, I'd be happier. Herbs don't belong in bathrooms, silly toads. Hey Emma, how you doing? Oniony type smell. Maybe sometimes you need a bit of oniony type smell to mask the other smells. Plate. Definitely don't need a herd. You definitely don't need herds in the bathroom. Oh my god! Look out! Buffalo coming through. So we go with these jazzy ones. Let's go with these jazzy ones. And let's go with maybe like that. Not enough space. No, exactly. It's also not good for your, you know, privacy and stuff. You want a bit of privacy. I won't be able to go. Definitely, if I can't go in the you got to be able to. I'm thinking of my Sims 4 experience the other day, and we were trying to renovate that house. And first impression, we just turn up to renovate the house, and I need to go to the toilet. Excuse me, I need to take a dump. Excuse me, don't mind, do you? And then they all came in. It was really awkward. Just as long as they're not used. The herds? What do you mean? To use the herd? Having 3 kids, there's no privacy. Yeah, well, it does sound like you've got some interesting some interesting traits in your boys. I mean, I don't think we were too bad. I think we were relatively alright. That's why they don't like your renovation. I see. I think we were pretty alright. Just messy. We were both just messy. Me and my older brother. What can we have at the bottom? That's the normal plate, isn't it? That's the base game plate. If we just do a stack of those. That's a lot of plates. And then like maybe like a little box or something next to it to infer that there is something in the little box. I don't know. Hell on earth. Oh, donuts. Anyone want donuts? We've got to have some donuts. Donuts. Look at these bad boys. They are epic. I'm having that one. You guys can fight out between you. What do we think that one? Oh, in fact, I might have this one. Let me have that one. Push cutlery in a box. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Have I got a nice small little box though? There's only 4, so you'll all have to fight each other for them, or cut them up. Maybe cut them up into pieces. I'm already having one. Can be. On the plus side, they are pretty much self-sufficient. Yeah, that does help. So in the olden days, we used to use this. This is the box that I would have used for this sort of thing. That probably could work, to be fair. That's where we keep the silverware. That's where we keep Grandma's silverware. You want one with the chocolate on it? I might have put my fingers on that though, Emma, just say no. I might have fingered all of them. I picked them all up, sniffed them all, put them back. Let's go first. Only multiple second. I got the first dibs. I took the one with the sprinkles on it, but I did pick all of the others up. Sniffed them. Licked them. Sniffed them, decided if I wanted them. The little nibble on the outside, and then again put them back in there. So maybe some books up the top there. I've not had a good donut in ages. You know what I like? It's like a nice hot. You need like proper bakery donuts. We don't have a bakery that's near us. Ooh, these are new. I picked these up the other day. Look at these bad boys. Easy floor mist muffins. This is definitely right up my street. Instant pot for the love of baking. These are awesome. What are the other ones? They're right at the bottom. Cooking white. Oh, let's get both of those. Damn it, toast that one donuts. Sorry, not sorry. Let's put those right at the top. So these are the occasional, we don't use them that often, cooking books. So they're right at the top there. But that could be called For the Love of Bacon. I didn't see where the love of bacon. Oh, For the Love of Bacon. I see. Yeah, those are cool. Like them. So they're not used very often. And then we need something like a little display. What have we got? You know, that's something we definitely lack is like just little ornaments, like little. There's like little trinkety things. Not loads, but we need some of those sorts of bits. decorations, maybe. Thought I'd got rid of all of them. Bless you. Tchotchkes. What's that mean? Stack of papers. Condiments. Golden candlesticks might be a bit much, eh? Oh, maybe. Maybe. We shall reserve. No, I'm not going to reserve judgment. I think that's already a no. I've never heard that word before. Tchotchkes. That sounds like, wasn't that like Fonzie's little brother? Yeah, what about a radio? I do quite like this radio actually. That is kind of cool. It does quite fit as well in the style. Could put it up on the windowsill. It was chatty. Yeah. Oh, we could put it up there. We could squeeze it up there. Chachi was the one always like in Fonzie's coattails, wasn't he? Chachi. Little Richie Cunningham. Who would have thought Richie Cunningham turned into a successful director? It's a shame that's not just a touch smaller. Tchotchkes is the Yiddish word for trinkets and collectibles. Dust collectors that would find in an old lady's house. Yeah, I don't mean like little, like I mean like nice things. Like I actually genuinely like that. I reckon that's a rip-off from Sims, though. To be fair. She's a bit lost up there, isn't she? Maybe if we brought the shelf down, like to there. Yeah, that's better. It's a little bit symmetrical, but it's called Troichka. Troichka is a small bric-a-brac or miscellaneous item that has long been used by Jewish Americans and in the regional speak of New York City. New York City. New York. Maybe a radiator there or under the window. What are we doing with this wall, guys? And do we want a rug? I feel like we've got moulding missing. New York City. America's got some good accents, man. New York. I'm walking here. Oh, we've cut a little bit off there as well. Never heard that word before. I think we would generally say, what would we use in the UK would be like bric-a-brac, or I think we just use ornaments. Like I don't mean little porcelain, can't stand that stuff. Yes, not a big fan, but I know lots of people are. Because we've got quite a lot of pottery in the UK, quite a few places that are like famous for pottery. So you do get quite a lot of those little ornaments and things. I can't think of, is it Wedgwood? Maybe it's Wedgwood that's like the, or is that China? The potteries. I think the potteries is like Staffordshire. Assembly. In Germany we call it Schnickschnack. Yeah, so that's like bric-a-brac. So it also comes from Yiddish. Totally lost me. It's alright, I've lost myself generally. Mostly. I think I was saying that I'm not talking about like pot and not pot as in despicable pot, as in ceramics. I'm not talking about ceramics. I'm talking about things like that. Like that is, well, that actually is ceramic, isn't it? It looks like it's marble. I like that. Gonna call my shelf stuff Schnick Schnack. Schnick Schnack. Sounds like a brand though, doesn't it? I'm not sure it is metal. I think it's I think it's like a marbling to it. See that there? A bit difficult to see from this angle, but it looks like it's kind of marbled. But yeah, metal stuff would be nice. Schnick Schnack. It sounds like something you'd put in like with your Dairy Lunchables. It's something you put in your kid's lunchbox. New Schnick Schnacks. Mommy, can I have some Schnick Schnacks? I went a bit Dutch there for some reason. Schnick Schnacks, yeah. Sure. Get your Schnick Schnacks. Knickknacks. Yeah. Yeah, that's true actually. That's probably closer than bric-a-brac is. Bric-a-brac is wrong, isn't it? Anyone who's joining the streams now is like, what is, like, has this guy broke? Is he broken? Miniatures. They're normally bronze statues. Yeah, or like faux, like made to look like they're bronze, right? But they're actually like resin. I think maybe just like a big bit of art there. It doesn't need a lot else. Maybe a rug as well. Floor. It is the heat. Yeah, it has helped that I've opened the door, to be fair. Because before that point I was melting. Hydrate. Hydrate! Yeah, we need that in this, don't we? I don't even have a hydrate thing on Twitch. I should get one. People love to do that. I'm hydrating. I've just deliberately made a gurgle noise into the microphone. We shouldn't do that on stream. Just letting you know I was hydrating. Right. I feel like I use that rug quite often in this colour combo. In fact, it's right there. Maybe not then. It does look good. Yeah, that's true. Maybe if you up the allowing people to say hydrate, you have to go to the loo more. It doesn't work. Beige. No. Is that the one I just tried? I mean, that does definitely work the best. Maybe they got 2 for 1, or we swap the other one in the other room. I think that works better. This I think is changeable. I think that fits better in that room. Yeah, I think let's do that. It's quite nice, isn't it, that carpet? Wide Persian rug. I always forget these are in. These are actually base game ones. I always forget that. Not so nice. What do we think of that? I'm unsure. Yeah, I definitely did a good picture on that feature wall, 100%. Let's just have a look at it as the small option again. It does a little bit, yeah, but I don't know. I did actually quite like it. It doesn't. I think the bigger one was better. I don't think it clashes in like a horrendous way. Or maybe it does. You think it was better the smaller one, Dennis? I think that looks a bit cozier. It does kind of clash with the walls a bit, doesn't it? Because we already were going the kind of dark red with the red. Medium size is the best. Yeah, okay, we'll stick with it. I feel like every time we come into this kitchen, I need to put some sun cream on. It's so bright. We're like a radioactive kitchen. I'm not eating any donuts yet. They're going dry. That's a really good job of that. Look at the like texture of that thing as well. If you guys are not eating the donut, I'm just going to have the donuts then. Unicorn donuts. Oh, look at that. They've got a little unicorn on them. Nice. Cuteness. Right. Okay. So let's finish this off. We're going to need to... You preferred the smaller one. Touching my donut again. Yeah, I sniffed it. I sniffed it. I think I preferred the bigger one. I think it just felt a bit lost, the other one. Right, let's have a look. Pictures. So we probably won't be able to just get one. Yeah, it's like one picture would be too small. That is quite a nice colour though. Did you give me a grey wood texture? In your dining room we need other shelves in grey wood. Maybe. Maybe we switch those out as well. Have you got the windowsill thing in a grey? Do you have that in a grey? I'm not going to replace the actual shelves because I fiddled about to get them to do that. Which I probably see like they're not supported there, they're just sitting there. That's the trouble sometimes, isn't it? Because it's kind of the problem. It's because you guys can't download the assets. Yeah, you can't get the actual assets. You can't match to the existing textures, which I always think is a bit of a pain. No, keep the shelves. I like them. Yeah, I like the shelves, but I would happily switch those mirrors out to the grey trim to match to the table. I do think sometimes the temptation is also to make everything match. I think sometimes things look more realistic when they don't, like, you don't want to have them clash. But, you know, if you go into a room and everything looks the same, that you wouldn't buy that table necessarily at the same time as you bought that sideboard. So I don't mind it too much being a little bit different. Yeah, I wondered what you were replying to there. I was like, Lindsay hasn't said. I was looking up in the comments, like, I missed something that Lindsay said. Don't know how good they match. Yeah, I think we'll keep those, but maybe we'll, as I said, we'll change out the mirrors. What can I add with that one? But maybe I'll go with the dark in that. Yeah, I think I prefer the dark. Me too. At least was fine in the stroke. So we'll go two smaller pictures either side of that. Maybe portrait as well. And let's look at the mirrors. Mirror. Right, so which one did I use? It was the one with the timber. Was it that one? Oh, obviously not that one. What did I use then? I thought it was a square mirror. Maybe it was that guy? So there's a flat grey, there's a soft maple grey wood. That's probably going to match that table better. Struggling with this a bit. Maybe like right next to each other. Just one. The room is eclectic and really needs to show personality, and I quite like the mixing of textures and colours. Yeah, I'm getting there with it. I'm getting there with it. I think all of my stuff always ends up looking a bit like... It's always a little bit off. I think it's always a little bit off, and that's what makes it feel a bit more realistic, is if it's something just looks a bit not quite... I don't know. It's little things like not putting things straight on the shelves, I think makes just eventually ends up making a difference. No worries, Renee. So some little pictures. Yeah, not like a showroom, exactly. So if everything just looks perfect, it looks too showroomy. I do like those pictures. They end up being in every single one of my houses though. Something about sunflowers that just looks so nice in a picture. We could actually go like an offset with that. Just go like... No, that's gone. That's gone. It's all gone. No, just no. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I don't know if maybe I don't want to do the thing that I'm doing, which is like a... Yeah, I feel like something like that would be nicer. Like it's not going to be symmetrical. It's going to be offset. Like... We were going to do a dado rail, weren't we? We never did it. I think maybe it might look a bit squished now. Yeah, true. You're right. That's probably why I went with it in the wood texture before. What about if we went with a white one? Let's see what that looks like. So there's a pure white and then a white. That looks better. Welcome back, Robert. Maybe I'm just not liking there being a mirror there. I don't know. Something not quite... It's not quite clicking with that. A little black and white picture would be nice. A little one that we can have in there. Maybe that guy? I reckon a picture would look better completely. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's have a look then. I've not used our... I do like these pictures as well, but this isn't right. But I haven't used those for ages. They're like my faves. Yeah, I do. But I do have a bit of a thing about... I do have a little bit of a thing about frames now. Generally have developed a little bit of a frame thing. I'm like, unless it's got a frame, I don't want it. Just feel a bit lost, doesn't it? Maybe I'm just kind of a bit small. Could always use the big mirror and have it landscape. Yeah, I don't know what's something's just not quite clicking with this little corner. Maybe like a bigger picture. Now that looks nicer with some like energy in it as well. And then go back to the black and white next to it, smaller. And they feel a bit, excuse me, they feel a bit small on that wall as well. I think maybe I'm just a bit small on these. Not massive, but it needs to go up more. Give us more! So it was sunflower, Jimmy, bit of Jimmy. Where's my sunflowers gone? Well, they're at the top then. So, like there. Was it that one? Did we have the black frame? It's that one, wasn't it? Still go for hanging plants on that coloured wall. I think I use them a lot. It's quite a small little corridor though. That's the only thing. Not a load of space there. I think if he was standing here, that might get a bit busy. I think I'm alright with that. Let's get a door on, and I think maybe we're done with it. We'll go do some building. Doors. Front door. We didn't miss any building. No, we're not done any yet. Can we use the front doors on the back? Does that look odd? Probably looks odd, doesn't it? It's too samey as the other wall. We need to change one of the walls up. Darn it. That look weird. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I think we'll ditch this one. Maybe we'll just go a mirror there. Is that door for back and the smaller window door for front? Can't remember what I used on the front now. I feel like there was a bigger mirror that was. It does feel a little bit lost, doesn't it? Something just not quite. What about like a fireplace or something? So that you're burning yourself while sitting at the table. Uh, what do we reckon? Yes to the fireplace, maybe? TV? I don't know. Maybe let's go with a fireplace. Yeah, I was just kind of offering it up to see what I thought of it before I moved the mould in. Can you not have that slightly clip into the moulding? No. It's a shame. And then Creo. And then maybe we put a mirror above the top of that. A portrait one though. I feel like I'm missing a mirror. Maybe I'm going mad. Looks rubbish, doesn't it? Hey Axel, how you doing? How's it going? Modular mirror strip, maybe. Modular mirror strip. Have I got modular mirror strip? You see that in there? Yeah, not bad, dude. Not bad. I'll like make a make like a strip out of the. I don't know. It's too hot. It's too hot. The brain doesn't work. What about if we use the posts? It just looks rubbish, doesn't it? That wall just looks rubbish. You're in Montreal, flying to Calgary tomorrow. Awesome. Awesome. How's the flight been so far? So to Montreal, Cape Town to Montreal, was it? How long was that? It's long. Candle. Actually, don't mind the silver ones, but not on there. They're just a bit big, aren't they? Oh. Damn it, Frankie. Drawing my attention to something. Okay, what about if we did just a portrait picture? We go back to the sunflowers. Portrait picture. I do like that boat picture, to be fair. That's alright, dude. It's alright, I'm joking. It's just lacking something, isn't it? It needs a little jazziness. You flew from Joburg, right? How long was that? Flight was okay. And kids were a little difficult. Well, I can imagine. It's pretty boring, isn't it? Flying. God, who likes flying? And it's just there's a thing that happens to me when I'm flying. It's just like I never sleep, but I just go into like a vegetative state. Just drift into a slight disgusting human state of yuckiness. Make the picture bigger and then you're done. No. You've opened this can of worms, my friend. You've opened this can of worms. You know what's going to happen? We'll be here for another hour now. Just trying to get this one done. 4.5 hours flight, then done flying for a while. Nice. Let's just see what these are like. Oh, these clip through the... Those are badass, aren't they? They clip straight through the moulding, no messing about. I feel like it just needs something. I'm just going to play for a minute. Let's see what this looks like. Not sure. Yeah, you get to that stage where you can't watch any more films. The trick is to never watch the film you actually want to watch at the beginning. Right? Never watch the film you actually want to watch at the beginning of a flight because you get disturbed all the time. Get restless legs when I fly. My legs get all tingly and I have to keep moving them. I hate it. That's not good, is it? Sorting out the bags now. Have a good rest of the flight, dude. Thank you for popping in. Very, very excited for the start of your adventures. So in a minute I'm going to go, what do you all think? And you're all going to go, just going to vomit on the keyboard. Does it clip through the... It doesn't clip through the fireplace. Can they be butted right up against each other? Can. Oh, excuse me. It's different. Different. It's not good. It's different. Okay, what about... Here's an idea. Let's go with this for... this isn't going to work, is it? I kind of wish they would snap on there. What about if this was like behind the fireplace? And the fireplace was sat right up against it. This could be a thing. Won't have a picture. Maybe a decal. Decals. I don't like decals. No decals. Don't like them. Don't like them. I think this is a thing. I think this is going to be a thing. We're all going to stand back in a minute and be like, look at what we've created. Look what we've made. This is tediously slow, but it's going to be worth it. Just a little feature. It's a little detail. Looks like a little chimney breast kind of deal. Wants to build stuff. I want to build things. I don't want to do this now. Done with this room. I'm at that stage. We've got loads more to do in this house as well. It's because I built that front porch. I think it's because I'd been preparing myself mentally for luxury house flipper, and I was like, I've got to get this house done because we're going to have loads of new houses to get on with. And then if I pause, how is that getting held in the review. Yes, Frankie. Yes, yes. You know it. Faffin Time just got held for held by Nightbot. So I don't know about that one. Or maybe yes to that one. Maybe yes to that one. And then maybe one over in that corner as well. Yeah, all the bots are rubbish at the moment. Me6 is not doing her job. Well, Babina's not doing her job in the Discord either. I don't think we've got a notification go out in the Discord, have we today? I think we're going to go with this, guys. I think we're going to go with this. This is what we're doing. Night night Nadine. Thanks for hanging out. Sysment. What does Sysment do? I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh, it bothers me though. Bothers me because this panel what if we picked this pole up and moved it so that it's like equal with that one? So it's like there. Well, maybe it's to go one more. I think it needs the moulding because it needs to. That needs to like pop that colour. Otherwise, that colour looks really flat. What we could do though is just bring that wall a kick out so it doesn't get wonky. Just do that, and so then that can go back in the corner. Corner like that. Oh, it's really close to working as well. Oh, it will work. There we go. It's still not quite there, is it? It's still like one wrong. It's like one tile wrong. I think that's what we're doing though, peeps. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Let's get rid of this. I wonder if that helped. I don't know. We might come back to that next week with some tinkering, a little bit of thinking time. I feel like it's got a little bit narrow as well. I do quite like those though. They're different because you can butt them all up like that. It gives you a different texture. Anyway, right. Let's do some building. Let's do some building. One tile wrong is just a technicality. I've got a plumb or true wall in my house and it works. True. Right, I'm going to go for a quick loo break, guys, and then I'll be back. We won't do loads of it because it's we're pushing 220 anyway. I'm trying to build in, yeah. Right, so give me like a few minutes just to go to the loo. I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm back. I'm back. Right, so have we got a clean old, almost only a garden? Maybe the bottom one is an alright one that we can use. So I'm not sure how far we're going to get, or if we've even got all the pieces for this, but I basically grabbed all of Sub-Zero's building kit. And we shall see. I think that's the wrong one. Let's load this. This is a previous failed attempt. Let's not look at that. So that was the bottom one of the two. God, this still confuses me. Almost only a garden, top one. I mean, I can just delete some of that, to be fair. Doesn't really matter. This is more just a testing to see if it's going to work. Now this is the same. Okay. I thought they were two different... different instances of the house there, but never mind. So I have been playing around. So this is... I tested this before the stream. So... yeah, I thought I actually had two different versions of this house. I know I've got old saves backed up. Oh, let's not do that. It's going to take forever. Two modern and get the second one to sell it. Got my wall system and floor I made. I haven't seen it, Dennis. No, if you share it in the Discord, dude, I'll check it out. But I don't think I've grabbed it. Oh man, maybe I'd be better off just going to a new save. We've got any space we can build a house in. We've got anywhere we can build a house. All we're doing is prototyping here, guys. So we're not going to actually be building. Let's just do it here. Not going to be building an actual house. I just want to see how like feasible it is. Maybe we'll just... Can I just get rid of the damn carrots? Go. Yeah, but I have his builder's help thing. Gosh, remember that from last time? I can't get it down again now. Okay then, Toves. What's that, dude? Have you said something I haven't seen you say? So this lets you... Oh yeah, have I got a blowtorch in this one? Oh, good. That's a... I wonder if I can just blow... That would be genius. Is it gas? No. What's it? Gas cylinder. What do I need? Is it this? How does this work? I don't even remember how this works. Fuel. Oh, that might be a shout. Yeah. That's exactly the same model. And then refuel. There we go. Yeah! Well done, Razzle, legend. Look at this. Woohoo! I'm a fire starter. Yeah, boy! This is so fun. Let's not make houses, let's just burn everything. Oh, I might have scorched the ground a bit. I'm out. Right. Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. One more little refuel. Like Darth Vader. Look. Right, will we be able to get up there? Oh, look at all the things. Come tumbling down. Quite effective, isn't it, the old blowtorch? Oh, I'm getting a little bit. I've got a couple. Okay, that's just a feature up there. It's a feature. What happens if you torch a gas can? Uh-oh. Right, now I should stop and never play with it again. Okay, so well done. We've got a good clear area to work in. Okay, so builders help. So, if I've sussed this out right, basically this builders help thing lets you build up slabs on the next floor up. The bit I was struggling with here. So let's get his so brick is the easiest way to find them, and you can spot Sub-Zero stuff because all the thumbnails look like this. They've got like this sort of schematic design to them. So what we need to be able to prove for this is that we're not going to have a problem with it all kind of tumbling down. So I guess we just kind of get busy with the walls. I don't have your 10-meter ladder. Don't have your 10-meter ladder. Sorry. And let's see if it comes tumbling down. So let's not even bother with windows for here, because what we actually want to be able to prove, get it on the workshop. All right, Dennis. All right. This is my last visit to the workshop, though. Okay. What's it called? Hopefully, it's just called ladder. It's not called ladder, dude. I'm going to struggle to find it. What's it called? Steps? Yeah, I basically just got everything from his build set. So I think I have his floor as well. Okay, so ladder. Yeah, I just subscribed to everything from his build set, so I just went into here and then found the collection somewhere. Collections. And just subscribe to all of this. So, oh, this doesn't have floors though, by the looks of it. Standing toilets. Oh, those are nice as well. Get them all. What's the floor? Oh, there's railings and fences. Brick shelf variants. Radiator cover. Love these. These are epic. Yes, please, to all of those. Oh no, too many things. Too many things. Okay, I think we'll leave the floor because this isn't going to be a building I'm going to continue. I just want to prove I want to just get it kind of sussed, do enough of it to suss it out. But yeah, being able to place down, like we were talking about the other day, being able to put loads of... You need the floor to build the second floor. I can just use the slabs. So I've done the slabs up there. I'm not going to build, as I said, I'm not building something that I'm going to keep. So I just want to see what happens. See if we can break it. This is huge, Dennis. I'm not supposed to use this. This is nuts. Oh, God. This is crazy. I can't use that. I'm not going to 10 meters. 2 meters? Okay. Right. So, if I use the builder's help thing... Interesting. I'll put that in there. It's not the nicest of brick textures, I have to say, but that's probably the easy bit. So remind us what he said he's doing. He's done with this, Renee, because he's you said something about he's put something in it, so it doesn't quite behave the same as the wall pieces that everybody else has created. So it's not quite so flimsy. This is huge. Let's just do this. I think you said something about there being like a platform base or something that he's put in it. I guess we'll find out when we start deleting things. So what I'm going to do is pretty much what I did before, is I'm going to build a floor on top of this. So I've got my builder's help thing in there now. I'll tell you what you should do with this, Dennis, is just make it wider, dude, because it's not that easy to get on. It's a little bit narrow. That's better. Made that a bit wider, it'd be easier to use. So let's use this, let's try the sports surface first. So the sports surface will sit. Oh crap. Concrete. Sure, I did this earlier. Composite decking. All right, okay, yeah. So, okay, so you literally have to place like a load of these build help things underneath. Guess that makes sense. So does his floor then just have like a fixed height? Is it just floating? Stack 5. Oh, that would be easier, wouldn't it? It would be easier than what I'm doing. Should be alright. It sits on the slabs. Just leave that. I wonder if that needs to kick in a bit as well. Like there. The second floor has to be 300 centimeters off the ground. Game limitation. Interesting. So the second, so I have to stack 5 of these. I'm confused. Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be 5? Stack 5 of these on top. So the floor you stack 5 of those. But I'm building the wall on top of the wall though, right? I'm building this on top of the wall rather than on the floor. Is that correct? Oh, I'm not. Oh, so you don't build the wall on top of a wall. You build it on top of one of these. That's alright. We're only just goobering about, so it's alright. So okay, so that is going to mean there's a stripe down the middle, isn't it? Then I guess you can cover it over with the sliders like I did here. I'm not quite sure I understand the 5 things. The 5 floor things, because it seems to let you put another wall straight on top of one of these at any height. It's not easy when you're typing on. There's a difference in the sequence of things here as well, so it's all good. It's all good. We're just kind of goofing about and seeing what we can suss out. So yes, his floor hides that. Okay. Alright, so we'll do that next time, but I just want to see, what I want to test really is how stable it is. So it's going to be this, in fact, let's not do this. Oh, they float. Oh, they float. They're solid. And you can't hit them with a hammer, right? Oh, you can hit them with a hammer. Whee! Interesting. So that does seem like it's a very different thing. That's the first workshop item I've seen that floats like that. Everything else just flops to the ground. There's some dark arts at play here, definitely. What I'm really just trying to do is suss out whether this is worth bothering with, and if it feels like it's much more stable, which it kind of already does, then we'll do it properly. But it's not going to be now, obviously. It's just going to be. Yeah. Since going up in Frankie's front garden, as most things do. Right, so what we'll do to test this is feeling a bit more stable is we'll go out and we'll punch a hole in that downstairs. That's probably just the seam, isn't it, on the board there. Okay. That's good enough. So we'll take these out. In fact, that striping stuff isn't that even terrible. That's all right, dude. Don't worry. We're playing around with your gubbins. That sounds weird, doesn't it? That sounds strange. Playing around with have a little fiddle with your gubbins. Okay, so I want to see if I punch out a wall. Yeah, this is way better, isn't it? Look, there's no movement whatsoever. Okay, I think we've sussed enough. The one thing I wasn't sure about then, is how you use these in conjunction with the sliders, or if you're not supposed to use them in conjunction with the sliders. Because what I was noticing is that the sliders are slightly smaller. Oh, maybe these ones aren't. That's weird, because that one seemed like it was slightly smaller. That little thin line up there. Maybe it's just this one is a weird one. Use between the wall brick DIW 25 DI wall DIW. I've got 3 of those. I think the neighbour's conservatory has just shattered to a million pieces. Ah, so you can build. Doesn't quite match up that texture. I'm not sure which one of those I'm using. Hey OJ, how you doing? Okay, well this definitely seems more promising, doesn't it? Like no catastrophic collapses. We can already tell there's been no shifts because we only had to get to this stage before and we got shifts. So I'll have to test this. Thank you for the subscription, Kimberly Wood. Welcome. Between 1 and 2 floor. Actually, don't mind that little stripe, to be honest. So I'll do some proper testing on this before we have got a little gap though. Some proper testing on this and see if I can work out if it's got everything working. It looks like it has got everything working. So they're well stable. Look at that. That is nuts. That is crazy. This is way better than the other pieces, isn't it? Having even just whacked it with a hammer, I've barely even done any movement to it. So yeah, we'll do that next time, guys. I'll go through the bits and try and suss out everything. Stack 275 brick, then DIW. Oh right, so you make it like a sandwich. You put the single one at the top. Yeah, we weren't quite understanding the. Renee was saying that that each floor has got to be 300. I wasn't quite understanding why that was the case, but it doesn't matter. I can talk to you about it offline. I don't think I can use this ladder, Dennis, I'm afraid. It would be, as a concept, it makes sense that you can just walk up the step ladder, but it's trickier to do than. So you put one of these on top, and then you put another one of these on top of that. Oh, I see the 300 thing now. I think I understand what you mean by the 300. Oh. Yeah, we'll suss this out offline, guys. We'll suss this out offline and we'll do it. Hopefully we'll do this. Maybe we'll just have these little bits at the end of the stream where we just do a little bit of progress on a build. So we'll just have like the last hour of the stream or something. You must stay on second floor to build. Okay, got ya. Right, so that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Do appreciate it. What was I just about to say? So yes, back tomorrow with some more Sims 4 on Twitch. Two Streams Thursday is actually going to be both the same. We're playing Sims 4 all day, so I think there may well be still a gap. But thank you, Lindsay. Yeah, so we're going to be playing the whatever the dream home decorator thing on Twitch all day tomorrow. And yeah, don't forget to like if you're watching this after the fact. It's difficult. It's a bit tricky at the moment because a lot less people watching stuff on YouTube and whatever. So yeah, thank you, Lisa, for that as well. Yes, I'll catch you on the next one. We'll be back doing we'll as I said, we'll do a bit of this and a bit of that every stream. Didn't make any sense. Thank you very much, guys. It's been really hot, so I've probably been a bit cranky, so apologies for that. I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy. Bye.